Hello, my name is Koromokimo. Welcome back to Slay the Princess. Today I wanted to do another episode, like back to back, but I got very tired and I worked tonight. So right after this, I'm gonna be heading to work. Um, so last we left off, we had just gotten through the Beast and the Wild, and that was very interesting. And now we're back to the many arms of Hell in the Mirror. So let's hop right back to it. But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
We know. It's... Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before. You always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
That's right, we had the Contrarian.
That thing reeks of death.
And the Hunted. It's not the end. Whatever's going on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Yeah.
You're not messing with us, right?
No. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, I'm not doing good. You've withered. Ooh. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Also, for the game recommendations that I was given, Death's Door, probably not, but the rest of them are probably going to be a yes. I was thinking of doing Doki Toki Literature Club. I am going to do Inscription. Mortuary Assistant is also on my list. Little Nightmares, I'm not sure, but I'll try to see if I can do that. Otherwise, I think I'm missing one. I'm not sure. Let's continue. I'm actually, very interested in doing this. Proceed to the cabin. Ew, that's still not a cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Okay. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. That's bull. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Yeah.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Does that change you? Doesn't it make you worse? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart.
Good.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
The... Hmm. I don't know why, but the thought of that made me very emotional. Like, very emotional. Like, I slightly have tears in my eyes thinking about that. Very lonely. But due to not only her actions, but the actions of others that have somewhat ruined her, a lack of trust. Doesn't matter how many, yeah. You know, no. Oh, 1 second. That's my alarm to wake up. Thankfully, I woke up beforehand. How nice. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Okay.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
So not yet. Good. I'm glad we still have a couple to go. Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even
Okay.
if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
The reason I am not going through these and like backtracking is because I feel like backtracking is not helpful for progression. Have you figured out what you'll want when we've finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me.
Okay.
I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
So they back away? So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets.
Okay.
My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Okay. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. No, they do. Contradictions do exist. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. I want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. No. Um, no, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
The journey is important. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Oh, Jesus. I keep forgetting. Everything goes dark and you die. A scarred and beautiful heart. Chapter 1.
You're
The Hero
on a
and the
path
Princess.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Let's...
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? No. Forget it. I'm not doing this. Do I get a reward? Alright. Silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed. I'm gonna kill the princess
The
this time.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
No.
The blade is your implement.
Yeah, I know.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I know. No. Let me think. Enter the basement. No, take it.
You take the blade
Yeah,
from the
let's...
table. It'd be rather
I'm
difficult
conflicted.
to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay. Enter the basement. We're taking the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good.
Continue.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And
This
there
feels
you are.
kind of screwed up.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Haven't decided yet. No.
You
Steal.
step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. Are you sure she's not armed? Slay her.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
See, that's a good picture for coldly beautiful.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
No, she's dying.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Yeah.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. Not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. It was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Yeah.
I really don't think you should do that.
Why?
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Bullshit. No, check for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that?
That's not good.
You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Excuse me?
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy.
Motherfucker.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now.
Ow.
You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
A blade?
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
What?
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
I guess? Makes sense.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth.
Yep.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Why are... I mean, she... Well, yeah, no, if I die... Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? What am I doing here? But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Bull.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Actually, no, probably not bull.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Voices that cheated. Okay, yeah.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Yeah.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Probably this time. I guess. Yeah. Let's
Those are two
assume.
very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here. At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
Oh.
We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
Okay.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Alright. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Okay. All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that in the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement.
Oh, we already asked that question.
Great.
That's it.
Now,
Let's proceed to the cabin.
a warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
We couldn't be more on the money, but we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Okay.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I say the cabin is different. Very.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Okay.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Alright. Yeah. Approach the mirror. Yeah, sure.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe it.
You reach forward and
Nothing.
rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Yeah.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Okay. Take the blade. No.
Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
Yes.
Once again, I'd like to remind you that she's unarmed. But you're right, this would be a lot easier if you had the blade. I hope you know what you're doing.
Nope. Not this time around.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Okay.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
I heard it.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Okay.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
That's rather mocking.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Excuse me?
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Something doesn't... your voice sounds off. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. I don't have a weapon. Isn't that a sign of goodwill? We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. I'm not trusting this bye. I could leave her down here. Yeah, I'm not trusting this bye. I mean, turn and leave. No. Let's go ahead and explore something. You're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a
Bullshit.
sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Bullshit.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Yeah.
She certainly feels threatening.
Yeah.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Bullshit.
But you know who has the capacity to quickly arm himself? You do. So stop second-guessing yourself, go upstairs, take the blade, and do your job.
No.
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
She... Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
I didn't mention that.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen. Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
In your hands.
And why would I stab you to
Hold on.
death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
I'm going to go with excuse the fuck out of me.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
Yeah,
Sounds
no,
like
we
she's
didn't.
really out for blood.
Yeah, she's really mad.
Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
But she's not really good at hiding that she's going to kill me. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
Bullshit. 1 second, I'm gonna set it to auto.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Okay, how's the
Look
chain
at this.
staying up?
Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with.
I mean,
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
okay.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Shit. She's right. She's got practically zero. I need to go grab my coffee. Give me a second. Yes, coffee. But what if you're hiding it somewhere secret? I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. I don't have a weapon. Isn't that a sign of goodwill?
Yes! Yes, of course! Haven't you seen that I've only been nice to you since you got here?
No.
Has she? Her words have been fine, but her general attitude's been weird and extremely suspicious. And I think that's what really counts.
Yeah, same.
This shouldn't even be a question. She absolutely has not been nice to you.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
Bull.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Bullshit.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
Oh.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking, like, on her back.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
I wasn't
Of course,
thinking
but
about
that. Doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Alright. What are you going to do if I let you out?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of here.
Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this.
Okay.
But what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Okay. Go retrieve the knife? No. Activities like stabbing or cutting or murdering. I'm not. Fine.
Of course I won't.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said within arm's reach.
Yeah, no.
You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Hers, at first,
Hers.
then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Okay.
Hehe.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
You're going to die now.
Oh. Okay.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well. No way out. Chapter 3. The last
You're
one
on
was
a
the
path
razor.
in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Okay. He's. Oh my god.
You're what? I feel dizzy.
Oh. Whoa. He made it so he started in the cabin.
Ho 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 ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun.
Oh, the contrarian. He's back. Okay. Alright.
Is this fun for you?
What?
It's not fun for me. I don't like being sliced to pieces.
The broken?
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is our third?
Yeah, the third.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Okay.
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Okay.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade
What?
before letting me finish telling you it's there.
What?
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I'm getting less of a choice.
And then, we throw it out the window.
What?
What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not. Too late, because we already did it, didn't we? Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes.
What? Huh? Contrarian? That was our only weapon.
That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that. You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things. What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it.
Okay. I guess.
If we're all so mad at each other, I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner. You can be the ones to figure out what to do. So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
That's...
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Bullshit. Approach it.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Bull.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this.
Sure. End of this mess. Wipe the mirror clean. Okay.
You reach
That's
forward
an
and
answer.
place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good.
No.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Bullshit.
You step forward,
Oh.
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Okay.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Okay.
And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea. That was you. I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it?
Okay.
Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that.
Bull.
I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
Yeah.
This is why we've already lost. Can't even stop bickering with ourselves. How are we supposed to beat her without a weapon? She's so sharp.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
What the hell did I just see out of the corner of my eye? Okay.
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. Going to go with not letting her stab us. We can dodge, right? Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. All these ideas suck. Think up something better. We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. No. All of these ideas suck. Think up something better.
Yeah, that's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
Thank you.
But you don't have time to finish your thought before she closes the distance. And then she skewers you.
Oh, shit.
Ow.
Yeah, ow.
What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us.
The skeptic?
Oh, a new one of us.
Huh.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't know.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead. Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Yeah.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question.
I don't either.
I think he means how many times have we died?
I don't know.
Yes. That. I've lost count, to be honest.
I think it's 4?
I haven't. It's 4.
Yeah.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Yeah.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Thank you.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
True.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay.
Okay, plan now.
Okay. We're fighting her, obviously. Oh, it's just the same thing. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arm. Oh, now we have to make a choice. Puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. No. I'm going to go with... fuck it. Flirt with her. See what happens. It doesn't work. And she kills you again. And again. And again. And again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's
The
nothing
smitten.
better than a capable woman.
Okay.
She skewers you.
Okay.
You're cute.
Thanks.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder.
Okay.
She skewers you.
Okay.
More noise isn't helping, it's just making it harder to focus.
No.
Just keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging.
Those 3 could be very useful.
She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Yeah, persistence.
We don't even have a weapon.
Oh well.
Yeah, some clod threw it out the window.
Yeah, that's you.
Again, that was you.
Uh,
I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that.
uh-huh.
Just panic. Flee.
The paranoid. Okay, so 4 of these voices are actually pretty useful.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Okay.
See? We lasted a little longer.
Barely.
Barely. She's going to kill this body either way. So
cold.
stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it?
She's
One
changing
last
very
time.
much.
Fine. One last time.
One last time.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Opportunist. Weirdly enough, the six of you
She skewers you.
might...
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Chapter 4, The Empty Cup. What? 4?
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Okay.
No steel claw, though.
Yes, no steel claw.
Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, Universe. A sick, sick joke.
Yeah, but you're the one who tossed it.
If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it.
True.
That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it.
Stubborn.
We're tougher than steel.
That's... Being stubborn as shit is going to be the most interesting one.
Yeah, mind over matter.
Uh-huh.
Who needs violence when you have love?
Sure.
Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
No?
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Yeah.
Well, boys, are we ready?
Why does
There
it...
are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah.
Leave it to the pros.
Yeah.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Okay.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only... It's fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Hold on. Sorry. Fine by me. Voice of the hero. It's more of a slide. We know.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care. Just want to see how this ends.
Okay.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Okay.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Okay.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Okay.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay. The narrator knows he's not even needed.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
He feels so blown over that he's not needed.
Well, yeah, she says she has
Oh
something
God,
new.
what the
I
hell?
want to hear about the new thing.
Yeah, what's the new
me
thing?
Too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Okay.
Really? Okay then.
Alright.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All
Whoa.
that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Hello.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine. Yes, behold, the perfect woman.
Excuse me?
Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful.
Did you even caught him off
How
guard?
is she still alive?
I don't know.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Yeah.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Look, I'm gonna have to stop the episode here, unfortunately. So next time around, finish this up, whatever kind of hellish sharp design this is, and yeah. Either way, go ahead, like, comment, whatever, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.